Look. I saw it. I can't act like I ain't see it. With clarity. I saw it. Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions, The Zone. Y'all doing it. I can't act like y'all ain't doing it. When clearly, you're doing it. Fights over the weekend, baby. I mean, I'm just saying. You had Jojo Diaz versus Duarte. You had Vergil Ortiz versus Dulorme. And to top it off for the main event, you had Frances Barthelemy against Jose Ramirez. Come on, man. Boy, y'all trying to go for knockouts every time. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Goodness gracious. Okay, so let's start off with the jump. Let's start off with Jojo Diaz got stopped for the first time in his entire life. I mean, maybe he got stopped in the amateurs, but his entire life as far as pro career. First time. You know, Jojo got one of the toughest chins in the history of chins. He don't go nowhere. But I think a little age, and by the fact that he got that kind of style where he's, you know, he's not really moving a lot. So he gets in wars, things like that. I think he lost like 5 of his last 6 fights or something like that, but you can still see the great counter-punching ability in Jojo Diaz and things like that. And so Duarte came swinging for the fences. Duarte came in and was like the first 4 or 5 punches I saw Duarte throw. He was trying to knock his head off. Oh, you got a granite chin? I tell you what, we're gonna find out today. And I ain't gonna lie, I mean, Jojo never went down. He got buckled, you know what I'm saying? He got buckled a little bit. I mean, it was like the chin was like, boop, but his brain was like, bruh, I'm sorry, man. We just gonna have to go ahead and give you a quick Bambi leg right quick. A quick Bambi leg, cover up. That happened a few times, and then it got to the point where Jojo would just take too much punishment. Because Duarte, man, goodness gracious, I didn't realize Duarte was hitting that hard, man. I saw him fight a few more times, and you know, they're decent, but he on the radar now. I want to see Duarte fight several folks now. Goodness gracious, Duarte was, I mean, bam, I mean, over and over, and it was like Jojo couldn't really get out the way of it. Like the reflexes slowed down for Jojo. So Jojo, if you're retiring, man, I salute you in your career. Good job, young fella. Duarte, first guy to stop Jojo Diaz. I salute you. Showing me your power, son. Woo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, was Jojo a little bit over the hill a little bit? Some could say, but you the first person to knock him out, so I ain't gonna take that from you, Duarte. Now on to the next. Virgil Ortiz versus Dulorme. I mean, seriously, I'm not stretching this out. If you went to go pee and came back, you missed it. I mean, Virgil came in there just as calm, just as cool. Next thing you know, they did this for about maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 50 seconds. Throwing a few more 30 seconds. Boom! Body blow. Dulorme crumbled and curled up like a little fetus. Like, well, I'm sorry, I hurt my rib on that one. Ortiz hit that hard. Ortiz hit so hard, I just hurt myself trying to act like Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? I ain't dropped though. Y'all see I didn't drop. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to, but I ain't dropped. But I kind of feel like Dulorme, but I ain't face down, wrecked him up. You know what I'm saying? He was rolling on the ground like his life ended. Like he was looking at his life go by his brain. Like it wasn't no I'm trying to hold myself up. It wasn't no I'm trying to continue. It's like as soon as he got hit, I mean, he went straight down into fatality. I'm for real. So, shots out to Virgil Ortiz on that. They say Tim Tszyu is next for Virgil Ortiz. I love to see it, baby. I love to see it. That's going to be another slugfest right there, and I can't wait for it. And then you had Frances Barthelemy versus Jose Ramirez. goodness gracious alive, they fought. Jose did his thing. Jose tried to overwhelm you with a bunch of power punches. And Barthelemy, Rancis, you did what you normally do. You know what I'm saying? You're real slick, real calm. It's almost like he just kind of slow dance into his own little stuff. So he'll cover up a little bit. And it seems like he still got some rhythm going on when he covering up. Then all of a sudden, slip, bam, to the body. What? Then all of a sudden, you know, he takes some more. I didn't really never see Rancis hurt, but he was taking a lot of punishment. I'll say that. Now he was blocking a lot of it, but still, you block too much of this from Jose Ramirez, you still gonna lump up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But then all of a sudden, out the blue, it was like Barthelemy still doing this, and then all of a sudden it was like Jose, wham, just short circuited real quick. Yeah. And I want to say for the next 2 or 3 rounds, he could not get away from that left hand from Rancis without Barthelemy. I mean, lightning quick. Slip, every time. It's like Jose got knocked back he got, how do I describe? It's like he's coming forward because, you know, he's a pressure fighter, and all of a sudden, he gets hit with that lightning bolt, and then he's about 10 feet away. He applying pressure, and then next thing you know, he's 10 feet away. I will say this, I thought Barthelemy had him. I want to say, somewhere in around 3-ish or 4, something like that. I mean, Bambi legs for Jose Ramirez. So shout out to you, Jose, for, you know, weathering that storm and all that. You must be in some kind of shape. You weathered the storm, baby. I saw you weather the storm, and you kept applying that same pressure. And as the fight progressed, you stopped getting hit by that same left hand as much. You still got hit by that same left hand, but you adjusted to it. Either that or the age of Rancis and the amount of, you know, punishment that he was taking maybe slowed him down a little bit too. But I think if Rancis had a little bit more of a jab to set up that left hand, I think that fight might have been a little different. That might have been a different fight altogether, baby. So I gotta say shout out to Frances Barthelemy. I mean, no one thought it was gonna even be a close fight like that. You know what? Because I've seen him fight so long, I knew it was gonna be something there, but I didn't know it was gonna be that exciting. Now getting towards around, I'm gonna say 9, 10, 11th round, Barthelemy was just kind of just taking too much. Like I said, no clean punches really. It was just, he wasn't doing that. He wasn't really throwing back as much. And so because of his age and all that, the refs were like, hey, you're gonna have to show me something. You can't just stand up against the ropes and take punishment. You just can't do that. And so 12th round came, and Rancis started, you know, moving around again. He would never let his back stay up against the ropes. Still aiming for that power punch, that's power left. And I think that actually carried him to the 12th round, just knowing that he got a chance. Like, he got that puncher's chance with that left straight lightning bolt. And it was, I mean, it nailed him every time. Goodness gracious. Like, all right, so Jose, homework. Watch the footage of the tape. And we need to figure out why you so susceptible to that left hand. No, you know what? You did say you didn't spar against any southpaws. Maybe that's the reason. So I think you need to start sparring against some southpaws if you're gonna fight a southpaw. How about that? But I gotta say shout out to you, Jose. You stayed up, you didn't fall, you weathered the storm, so I get you in great shape, great conditioning, because you threw a million punches. I mean, I felt like I needed a Primatine miss just looking at how many punches you were throwing. And because not like you were just throwing pity pat punches, like you throwing hard punches. Any one of y'all ever did like mid drills with somebody and you throwing hard punches? How long before you got tired? And then you're gonna get 1 minute break, then you gotta do it again. So shout out to Jose Ramirez, man. He fighting. So I enjoyed the card. It was a very entertaining card. I got a lot of my family, when I say family, I mean my boxing family. I got a lot of my boxing family to join the fight party on the Discord. So we had a good time watching that fight. Had a great time. Great fight card. DAZN, great fight card. Golden Boy. I think as much as y'all want to hate on Oscar De La Hoya, he might have the liveliest stable over there. I mean, just like that. For real, for real. So, I mean, yeah, great card, and I hope y'all saw it. If y'all didn't see it, try to get on the zone, see if you can see something or see some highlights or something like that, but it was excellent. So, this is your boy, ALLMIT from Almighty Athletics. You already know Juice Guard, the one who producing this thing here. Shout out Juice Guard. But together we are Fight Party KO, and I am signing out. How these stones look, the green on them. You know what I'm saying? How these stones look with the green. Woo! Woo! Get to the money, baby.